On Sunday, they take on the visiting Tulsa Drillers. Great for
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Midland Rockhounds and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Conrad Pittman, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
At the plate, Peter Palmer. He'll get us started in this one under
Leading
the
off
lights.
for Midland, the designated hitter, Peter Palmer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-1 taken, strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Coming to the plate now, Darren Neal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And he misses again, 2-0. Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
3-1 to him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking,
the catcher.
What do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So stepping in, Rod Bartlett. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Johnny Schaffer. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Neal, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Antonio Perez, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So digging in now, Giuseppe DeWitt. He'll lead things off
Leading
here in the
for
bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Giuseppe DeWitt.
Now here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but three fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Stepping in now, Peter Hitchcock. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there.
That
they are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Griffin.
In now, Woody Griffin. And this will be fouled away. From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
There's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, Johnny Henson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Takes this the other way to right. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Standing in now, Tommy Ryu. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one as it's fouled away, and the count holds at 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
The 1-2. And lays off. 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Now batting for Arkansas, J.P. Crawford.
First pitch coming, here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Hitchcock on third, Griffin on second, Henson at first, 1 gone. 1-2 now.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Swing, and he pops him up, and that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scores. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Batting 7, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Odell McCarthy. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The 0-2 home. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
Batting
no, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher
Richard
that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Richard Valdez, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Batting 9,
Talking about taking
the
your
right
teammate
fielder.
up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Stepping in now, Raul Raimo. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner is in from second. And he's in safely at third, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Now batting.
Here's another look at it
The
right
left
here as
fielder,
he drives it right
Giuseppe.
between the 2 outfielders, heading
Hewitt.
towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first.
Your
Greg
attention, please.
Dawson comes on to
Now
work
pitching
much
for Midland.
earlier than anticipated,
Number 34,
obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Dawson.
In now, Giuseppe DeWitt, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set and the 0-1. Left side, but well foul. A man on third with two down.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Man,
Center
it's been like
fielder,
BP
number
for these
16,
guys all game long.
Peter
Getting production from just about
Hitchcock.
everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they played it in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Peter Hitchcock. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Dawson features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning.
No, that.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, this thing's blown
Now
open
batting,
right here as they've
third
exploded
baseman,
for 8 runs
Woody
in this inning alone.
Griffin.
Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
Stepping in, Woody Griffin. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. Moyer is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Travelers lead it 8-0. Now at the plate, Barton Marquez. He leads off
Leading
this
off
half
for
inning in
Midland,
what they hope will be a
the second
rebuttal
baseman,
to all those runs
Barton
they just gave up.
Marquez.
Well, man, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Fouled off.
Nope.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively.
And
I'm going to focus on J.P. Crawford right now. He is one of the slickest defenders in the game. Real smooth going to his left and right, and he has a bazooka for an arm.
Settling in now, Dave Reynolds. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. DeWitt on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Dennis Moyer.
Digging in, Dennis Moyer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air to left field. Moving under it, DeWitt. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Arkansas leads this thing 8-0. Now at the plate, Johnny Henson.
Leading off
he came
for the
through with an
Travelers,
RBI single in
the
his
catcher,
last at-bat.
Even
Johnny
though they're up by a boatload
Henson.
early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as they push this lead up to 9 now.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
The first baseman, number 5.
Standing in now, Tommy Ryu. This one also hit deep to left field. Schaffer looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as they just continue to pour it on here.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Now batting,
time is called here as we'll get a trip to the
J.P.
mound.
Crawford. Ladies and
Greg
gentlemen,
Darby
your
is going to
attention,
come on
please.
in relief now, and he
Now
may be
pitching
asked
for
to eat
Midland,
several innings
number
as this
30,
game is just still
Greg
really getting underway.
Darby.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sight.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of J.P. Crawford as this lead got even wider.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Hitter.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Hard hit ball to short. Backhanded. Throw won't get him.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew
Now
right
back,
by him.
second
one
baseman.
timing was on point,
Pitcher.
and he was able to get a hit.
Valdez.
Into the box, Richard Valdez, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll get in there safely. So you can mark that one down as an E5.
The right
and I
fielder.
bet he'd like to have that one over.
Raimo.
Striding into the box, Raul Raimo. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. 3 runs already home here. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
1-2. Here it comes. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And over at first base in
Now
this
batting.
one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
Digging in once again, Giuseppe DeWitt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Center fielder, number 60.
Digging in and looking for more. Peter Hitchcock. Already 2 for 2. We'll look to add on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward right field. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well.
Wow, that's a Baker's dozen. 13
Now batting,
runs right there.
third
And they
baseman,
can't do anything
Woody
wrong at the plate. I'm no
Griffin.
expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Ready once again, Woody Griffin. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hit softly down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Popped up. Marquez shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Travelers lead it 13-0. Stepping in, Luis Velasquez, as the
Leading
switch
off
hitter will
for
take his
Midland,
cuts
the
left-handed
center
here.
Lots
Louis.
of baseball left in this one as we're
last
still
day.
early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
So he notched the backwards K on that one.
Batting
Luis
nine.
Velasquez
The shortstop.
becomes the first out of
Lewis.
the inning.
Well, at the plate, he kind of
McCleary.
got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Into the box now, Lewis McCleary. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point.
Now batting,
So he's got good
the
stuff,
designated
and
hitter,
he's fooling a lot of these
Peter.
hitters.
To the plate now is
Over.
the designated hitter, Peter Palmer. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Darren Neal would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a
batting,
hit against this
the
guy,
first baseman,
but at least they have a base
Darren
runner here. We'll see if that leads to
Neal.
something.
Now batting, Darren Neal. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Palmer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Heading out towards shallow right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Shot now. Johnny
leading off
Henson.
for
He's off to
Arkansas.
a fast start
The
in this
catcher,
one, 2 for 2,
Johnny
including a home run.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball.
Now batting,
Johnny Henson
the first
is
baseman,
dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Ryu.
Now to the plate, Tommy Ryu.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. J.P. Crawford, 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Oh, and 2 the count to Crawford. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a
Now
deep
back,
fly ball.
the
Doesn't quite
designated
get out
hitter.
of the ballpark,
Oh,
but it hits in
yeah.
the right spot as it bounces
McCarthy.
off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Stepping in now, Odell McCarthy. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Popped him up. Neal has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in, Rod Bartlett comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hard sinker misses 2-2. On the ground up the middle. Valdez ranging up the middle. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Standing in now, Johnny Schaffer, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
In there, and it's full 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Well,
Now
they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in, Barton Marquez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
None out, runners at first and second. Ball 1, well below the zone. And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Bartlett at second, Schaffer at first with no outs. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this
The
one.
third
How about
baseman,
7
number 1.
Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Standing in, Dave Reynolds. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-0 pitch. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And a full count now, 3-2. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
And
Now
things are not looking good
right
here in the
fielder.
4th inning.
Dennis
That's the 2nd walk of the
Moyer.
frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Into the box now, Dennis Moyer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
1-1 to count. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In now, Luis Velasquez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. 1-2. Here it comes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Looking to leave him loaded. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Ready for another chance?
Leading off for the Travelers,
he reached base
the
on an
second
error
baseman,
and later came around to score last time up.
Valdez.
First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line.
The right fielder.
Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Man, this is the kind of performance every starting pitcher they have nightmares about, right? You warm up going into the game, not even able to get out of the first inning. Ouch, this one's really going to hurt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giuseppe.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Giuseppe DeWitt. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hopped up. Reynolds in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again. Lewis McCleary, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, well, it was frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
An early look at the
designated
line
hitter,
score here tonight as we
Peter
play the top of the fifth. And boy,
Over.
just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Next will be the designated hitter, Peter Palmer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for
baseman,
him now, and
number
I'll tell you,
17.
he could rack up quite a few
Darren
more before he's done.
Neal.
Still a lot of game left in
Now
this one.
batting for Midland, Darren Neal.
So striding in, Darren Neal. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Last half of the fifth coming up. Arkansas leads this thing 13-0. Stepping into the box, Peter
Leading off
Hitchcock,
for Arkansas,
who drove in 2 with a double in
center
his last
fielder,
at-bat.
Well, he
Peter
got a good pitch to hit last time
Hitchcock.
up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now batting, third baseman, Woody Griffin.
In now, Woody Griffin. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Moyer has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Johnny Henson.
At the plate, Johnny Henson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Went after the high one there, a swing and a miss. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Velasquez moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Rod Bartlett will start things out in their half
Leading
of the
off for
sixth as
Midland,
they look to shake
the
things
catcher,
up here for a lineup that,
Rod
quite frankly, has been
Bartlett.
non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. This one's down to third. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and
Now
pretty
batting,
dominant since the
the
first.
left
So
fielder,
as long as he can
Johnny
get back in that groove with the next batter,
Schaefer.
he's not going to worry too much about it.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Johnny Schaffer. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball
The
one.
cutter runs outside, ball one.
1-0.
Bartlett aboard here at first with nobody out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. A dive, but it's off his glove. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting, second baseman, Martin Marquez.
Into the box now, Barton Marquez, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Dave Reynolds, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Striding in, Tommy
Leading
Ryan.
off for Arkansas, the first baseman, Tommy Ryu.
First offering on its way. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Schaffer ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues. got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. Fourth big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. Fourth round tripper of the game.
The batter,
so far.
number 3.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Your attention, please.
Barreto gets the call
Now
to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this
number
mess
15.
out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Barreto.
Stepping in now, Odell McCarthy, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Reynolds waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Richard Valdez.
So coming to the plate, Richard Valdez. First pitch coming, here it is. Hops this one up. But this will land untouched. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And it's fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, right fielder, Raul.
Now at the plate, Raul
Raimo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, McLeary. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Travelers lead it 14-0. Back here on the show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Stepping up to the plate, Dennis Moyer. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Crawford has it. Oh, a diving stop. Oh, but he beats it out. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Velasquez.
Now in the box, Luis Velasquez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you read to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Moyer gets his lead at first, nobody out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check. And a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Thomas Hidalgo comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Into the box, Lewis McLeary. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting, designated hitter.
In now, Peter
Palmer.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1.
1-0.
Still only 1 out in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hitchcock on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 17, Darren Neal.
At the plate, Darren Neal, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hitchcock will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Arkansas leads this thing 14-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Giuseppe DeWitt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all
Center
over
fielder,
that
number
first pitch
16.
And he didn't miss it.
Peter
Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Peter Hitchcock, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. This is line to left. Schaffer is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, this one was
Now
squared up
batting,
pretty good.
third
But just
baseman,
like pitchers give up
Woody
hits on well-executed
Griffin.
pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Woody Griffin.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schaffer is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Travelers lead it 14-2. Stepping up now,
Leading off
Rod
for
Bartlett.
Midland.
2 hits and 3
catcher,
at-bats for him in this one.
Rod Bartlett.
First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Wow, talk about having a pretty
left
special
fielder,
game.
number
That's
5.
his 3rd single
Johnny
of the game, D-Row. 3
JBaker.
for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit.
Into the box, Johnny Schaffer, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. High in the air out towards shallow right. Raimo moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Something to be said
The
for
second
home
baseman,
cooking, apparently,
Martin
as you get a look at our
Marquez.
line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Ready now, Barton Marquez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Bartlett, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hitchcock is in pursuit. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for
The
third
third
because
baseman,
he
number
has the
1.
play right in front of him, so he
Dave
doesn't have to rely on any of his
Reynolds.
base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Into the box now, Dave Reynolds, lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hitchcock has it in his tracks. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
The right
Great
fielder,
work to
number
do a
18.
job right there. He's
Get
not
it.
a big power bat, so he was
Warrior.
looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Ladies and
Ron
gentlemen,
Paulson
your
enters the
attention,
ball game
please.
out of the pen, looking
Now
for the final
for
out here
the
in the top
Travelers.
of inning number 8.
Number 3, Ron Paulson.
Stepping into the box, Dennis Moyer. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Raimo giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Arkansas leads this thing 14-4. Into the box,
Leading off
Johnny
for
Henson.
Arkansas,
He went deep
the
earlier, and
catcher,
he's 2 for 4 to this
Johnny
point.
Henson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Last pitch was a fastball.
The first
Tries to
baseman, number
double up
5.
with the same piece of
Tommy
cheese, and it gets turned around.
Ryu.
Nice piece of hit.
In now, Tommy Ryu.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around
The
the
batter,
strike
number
zone.
3,
And what do?
shortstop,
You come in. That's a
JP
hard pitch for any hitter to do
Crawford.
anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Standing in now, J.P. Crawford as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball just inside. Henson leads off first with 1 away. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. McLeary ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Odell McCarthy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odell McCarthy. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep,
And he takes ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. He'll try again, 1-2. Popped him up. Moyer moving in. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Luis Velasquez, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And it's 1-1. Very high, 2-1. Hit to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, shortstop, Lewis McCleary.
Ready to take his hacks again, Lewis McCleary, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The designated hitter, Peter Pulver.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Peter Palmer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The first baseman, number 17.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Stepping in now, Darren Neal down the third baseline. Throw on to second for the horse, and the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter.
And your Travelers win it.
Like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-4 is the way this one ends. The Arkansas Travelers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Conrad Pittman gets the W on the mound. Antonio Perez was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And so with the Rockhounds being clobbered by the Arkansas Travelers, Arkansas started beating up on them by Corpus Christi has a total of 21 wins over 15 losses. And Frisco has a 14-16 loss deficit. Springfield in the North Division with 21 over 20. Tulsa leading the North Division 23-20. Travelers are 18-15. And Northwest Arkansas 21 over 19. So most likely for the wins tonight, they push up the win amount for the winning teams that are winning tonight. So anyway, before we go, let's go over our runs, hits, and errors. But before we do that, we are going to the Arkansas Travelers break of the broadcast. Our time of the ball game was 4 hours and 2 minutes as we end this one tonight in Arkansas. Well, before we go to our commercial break, we will do that right now. And we'll be right back on Arkansas Travelers Baseball. You're listening to Travelers Baseball, the voice of Arkansas. We now take you back for tonight's runs, hits, and errors. In a devastating loss, the Rockhounds take a 4-14 loss to the Arkansas Travelers, as Arkansas wins this one tonight by 14, and most likely that takes the win for Game 2 of the 4-game series. Well, for the visiting Midland Rockhounds was 4 runs on 7 hits and 1 error. For the winning and victorious Arkansas Travelers, 14 runs on 18 hits and no errors. Gotta say, time of the ball game, like I said, was 4 hours and 2 minutes as we end this one tonight. Well, we want you back here early in the morning as we begin a 11:05 game, and most likely we will see y'all back for Game 3 beginning on Friday morning. Don't forget, we conclude our 4-game set on Saturday as we take the final game with Midland and your Arkansas Travelers. Midland will head home beginning after the game on Saturday. Rockhounds will head home after the game on Saturday as they conclude the 4-game series with Arkansas. The visiting Tulsa Drillers will arrive to town on Sunday as the Rockhounds begin their next 8-game homestand between the visiting Tulsa Drillers and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Next away games begin on Monday, April 22nd, as the Rockhounds will leave for Tulsa, and most likely the game will be at 11:05 a.m. on Monday, April 22nd, beginning the next 8 away game series. Tuesday, April 30th, going to May 7th, follows in the next 8-game set as the Rockhounds will take on the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks and the Frisco Rough Riders. So you know a little bit about the schedule, and most likely that will do it for tonight. For everybody here, Arkansas Travelers 14, Rockhounds 4, as the Travelers take this game tonight. Well, for all of us here, we thank y'all for tuning in to Travelers Baseball, and gotta say, not a good night for Midland as they take a devastating loss. So, anyway, Rockhounds will have another chance of getting back at Arkansas beginning tomorrow morning. And gotta say, don't know where they've been. They've probably been in the freezer for too long, getting ice cold, and probably forgot that their winning chances was not expected highly. Well, gotta say, for all of us here, this is good night from Arkansas as we wrap up tonight's game. 14-4 over the Midland Rockhounds. And gotta say, hope the Rockhounds will get a good night rest, and your Arkansas Travelers too. Well, anyway, hope everybody has a good night, and we'll see y'all tomorrow morning on Travelers Baseball at 11:05 when the broadcast begins. You're listening to Travelers Baseball, the voice of Arkansas. And now we take you back to your regularly scheduled program.